Questions and comments. The honourable member for Toronto-Danforth.
I'd like to ask my honourable colleague whether he has any concerns at all that the Minister of National Defence is going out there and usurping the role of the Minister for Foreign Affairs, stating completely erroneous claims about the state of international law. And I quote, "The Minister of National Defence said yesterday, I would state that Canada has an independent right of self-defence here, insofar as this organization has explicitly targeted Canada." The idea that threats from a terrorist group gives you the right to use military force in another country is a completely erroneous and ridiculous statement of the state of international law, right? And so I'm wondering if somebody who comes from the foreign affairs field, whether our colleague has any concerns at all that we're looking at a kind of reverse takeover by the Minister of National Defence of an area that the Foreign Affairs Department should be leading on.
The Honourable Minister of Citizenship and Immigration.
Mr. Speaker, what we're witnessing is a takeover of the opposition by some of the most eccentric thinking, unsound thinking that has ever been pronounced in a Western democracy, Mr. Speaker, on an issue as important as this. The United States, Canada, and others went to war against al-Qaeda in Afghanistan under the authority of the right to self-defense, as guaranteed and formalized by the UN Charter. Mr. Speaker, Iraq, the government of Iraq, our partner in this venture, is under attack by a terrorist organization that wants to take over that country. Terrorism, Mr. Speaker, if the honourable member would trouble to read the dozens of resolutions on this score, is illegal. Terrorists are subject to international forms of punishment as well as some of the most hard-edged national forms of punishment, and rightly so, Mr. Speaker. There is no legal question in other democracies, even among socialists, about the authority for undertaking this military operation, including its combat aspects, including aerial bombardment of ISIL. Why do other countries, why do other socialists get it, Mr. Speaker, but not the NDP?